Welcome back to Outside Views, and today we're diving into a topic that's lighting up warnings across the UK. And no, it's not Brexit or chocolate this time. We are talking about something far more serious: the exploitation of child influencers. Yeah, you heard that right. Kids turning into mini Kardashians, but with potentially troubling consequences. Chion Wura, a senior Labour MP and chair of the Science, Technology and Innovation Committee, has just sounded the alarm that current laws might be leaving influencer kids unprotected. And honestly, when politicians start worrying about TikTok dances and Instagram selfies, you know it's serious. The main issue here is simple yet worrying. Traditional child actors and models have strict protections, but young influencers often find themselves without similar safeguards. And think about it. Child actors have regulated working hours, strict rules on earnings and mandatory supervision. I know this. I worked for Billy Elliot for some time. And meanwhile, influencer kids are frequently left navigating brand deals alone or under pressure from eager parents. And experts are already ringing alarm bells, highlighting shocking examples like children promoting products in their underwear on social media. And let's face it, that's just not okay. The Child Influencer Project, an organization setting standards for these kids, has bluntly called out a large gap in UK law. And even the recent Online Safety Act of October 2023 is reportedly already out of date when dealing with these influencer scenarios. And Chion Wura says parts of this new law are already obsolete or inadequate, calling urgently for stronger measures. Now, why does this matter? Because social media isn't just a playground anymore. It's a multi-million-pound industry where vulnerable kids are often the cash cows. And unlike traditional entertainment, there's almost no oversight, leaving children at risk of exploitation or even worse. And without clear guidelines, children are exposed to financial pressures, relentless public scrutiny, and even potential exploitation by unethical brands. Imagine being 12 and responsible for your family's income. That is a heavy burden. And experts also warn about the psychological impact this industry can have. Young influencers face intense pressure to maintain their public image, often dealing with cyberbullying, anxiety, and the ever-looming threat of losing followers. And I know the behavior of followers. Child influencers aren't just working long hours, they're essentially living their lives on display 24/7. And that's not only exhausting, it's emotionally draining and potentially damaging. Moreover, what happens when these influencer kids grow up? Many will find their entire childhood permanently documented online, unable to escape old content they might no longer feel comfortable with. And privacy issues become lifelong concerns when your entire childhood is just a quick Google search away. And the Child Influencer Project argues the UK desperately needs specific laws to manage the rapidly evolving influencer landscape. They are pushing for protections similar to those enjoyed by child actors, including regulated hours, oversight of finances, and mandatory parental supervision. After all, likes and followers don't equal safety or mental well-being. In countries like France and the United States, steps have already been taken to regulate child influencers. France introduced laws that guarantee a percentage of earnings goes directly into a fund accessible when the child turns 16. And similar measures could be a template for the UK, ensuring kids are financially secure and protected from exploitation. So, what's next? Well, lawmakers are now under pressure to update legislation and do that fast, and expect more debates and stricter regulations and possibly even legal battles as this influencer world collides with old school lawmaking. As viewers and consumers, we also play a role. It's important to consider the ethics of the content we support. Each click, follow, or share contributes to an industry that urgently needs better standards and protections for its youngest stars. And as always, we will keep watching. And remember, folks, next time you are scrolling through your feed, consider what's happening behind the scenes of those glossy child influencer posts. So thanks for joining me today. And if you like this insight, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay updated here on Outside Views. Catch you next time, and the next video is already right here in the end screen.